Thank you, Julie. You make me sound like really a real hero, and I appreciate that. I'm not used to this. I appreciate you all. In fact, I am truly humbled as I was listening to Julie that I share the podium with heroes of mine, Judge Damon Keith, and also the lecture we just heard from Peter Erlander, and these are just the truly a sung or unsung hero. And I thought, I'm unsung because I don't know how to sing. Nonetheless, I really feel I am among my. I was telling my wife and Sharon that this is a sweet gathering, isn't it? And,
yes.
Even before I was being introduced, and I really feel that way. I just feel like. Isn't that wonderful that I am among my own activists? I feel like for the first time among a majority. I've lived in the minority all my life. And here I am in the majority. Thank you very much. Thank you for honoring me indeed. In doing this, you are honoring really those Palestinians who have been standing the traditions of the civil rights movement and also the anti-apartheid struggle in South Africa, and who have been demonstrating daily in nonviolent protest in villages like Bel'ain, Walaja, Biddu. Town of Bel'ain, for example, has been demonstrating on every Friday for 52 weeks a year for the last 5 years. And some of the townspeople have been killed, 3 or 4, I don't remember now, at least 3. And actually several also photographers and journalists were also killed, one of them Japanese. And they still continue to doing that against the wall what they call the apartheid wall that separates the village from its own orchards. Half of the village, actually, orchards were confiscated to be allotted to a settlement nearby. So these people heroically continuing to actually struggle in newer tradition, non-violently, to actually get their rights protected. It is land there. It is, when you have your livelihood tied to olive trees that are on the other side of the wall, the fence they call it. It's just like it becomes impossible for you to survive. So you are therefore you're really honoring these Palestinian people whose very existence on their ancestral land is being threatened on a daily basis. Why do I say existence? Imagine under what law is it illegal for one to dig a well to collect rainwater in front of your house? It is illegal for Palestinians. It is 1.3 million trees, mostly olive trees, have been uprooted or destroyed. And how is that a threat to security? Are the Israelis and the Israeli occupation, are they fighting against the olive trees, not only the people? These are the kind of details that are blanked from the American media. And just like our previous speaker has been cluing us as to what is really happening in Central Africa. Meanwhile, Palestinians continue to cling to what for them is actually their ancestral land, where every hour becomes an act of resistance. The fact that they even can can stay there in itself, whether it go to school or go to the hospital or go to till the land or go to harvest olives. It becomes an act of resistance because they are not wanted. And actually they are subjected to what Ilan Pape, an really intellectual and professor, has been calling it ethnic cleansing, and what Bishop Tutu has called it worse than South African apartheid. Well, and all with support of our government, the United States, backing Israel with $3 billion a year. That amounts to something like 8 to 10 million a day. Well, you may say, well, he's a Palestinian, so what do you expect? I mean, he's probably exaggerating. Well, I want to have you run the clip to show you one of our own University of Michigan graduates, Huwaida Araf, who actually struggles with her life to stop the shooting soldiers from shooting at kids. Run that, please. Now, I'll just follow. Just a second. It's in Korean, but there will be some English in there.
팔레스타인 청년가 청구를 막았습니다.
You're shooting at him.
No, not a second.
Just pull back.
후레이다의 행동에 이스라엘 군인은 당황했다. 맨몸으로라도 이스라엘 군의 총격을 막겠다는 후레이다의 편. 모자란 이스라엘 군에 맞선 후레이다의 투쟁은 계속된다. 그러나 한 사람을 막는 것은 아무런 의미가 없었다. 몸을 던진 필사적인 노력으로 작은 평화를 얻기도 쉽지 않다. 이것이 이 땅의 냉전한 현실이다.
That's why I say I'm not pretentious when I say these are the people that you are.